Tools that you will need include a Freewheel Remover, a chain breaker, and a new chain if you're sizing up. You're going to need an adjustable wrench and a set of vice grips. The vice grips will be used to make a chain whip later in the video. First thing is you need to take your rear wheel off. Here you can see my 17 tooth freewheel that came stock on my bike. I decided to go up to a 20 tooth freewheel so that I could get up hills better on the trails that I ride. Now to remove the freewheel, we're going to use our freewheel removal tool and lightly snug a nut on top of it. This prevents the removal tool from slipping out of the notches. Now, I recommend that you wear gloves for this part because that hurt my knuckles. Ouch. Now that your freewheel is removed, it's a good idea to put a light coating of grease on the threads. You don't want your new freewheel to become corroded onto the threads and impossible to remove in the future. And always wipe away any excess because grease attracts dirt. Here's a way to get around buying a chain whip. If you have any sort of a spare used chain, simply take a small portion of it, a pair of vice grips, and tightly clamp it down, and this will get the job done with ease and save you about $30. Now take your freewheel and line it up on the hub of your wheel. This is where it's important not to cross thread anything. It should be threading on very easily. You can see I'm doing it here with just my fingers. Now, it's time to get the wrench out, really crank it down. You don't want this thing coming off, so crank it tight. You want the next guy to hurt his knuckles. Now, if you're going to a larger or a smaller freewheel, you're going to need to resize your chain. Start by removing the old chain. Now, put your wheel back on, just loosely, and we're going to take our new chain and wrap it around to get an idea of where we're going to break it. It's very simple, just line it up. Now, it's very important not to fully push the pin out of the chain. You want to keep it just barely hanging in. That way, when you go to reconnect the chain, pin's already seated in the hole. You just have to push it back through. Now for the moment of truth. Spin that wheel.